Today we're doing more of a vlog style video. I'm actually hiding in the bathroom because school is out today, so I have all 8 kids home and it is very loud. But I wanted to do an update because we've been kind of quiet over here. So last week I got sick and I lost my voice. I'm still pretty raspy, and it just kind of seems like when things go bad like that, it kind of rains and pours all at the same time. So I got sick, and then we had a rooster get really bad frostbite on his comb. Well, not bad on his comb, a little bit on his comb, his wattle, but really bad on his feet, and I'll show you him in just a second. But obviously I feel really guilty about that because I wasn't out there as much as I normally am because I was sick, and just really feel like we could have prevented that. But right now we're just trying to handle it and help him get better. And then also our garage door had a spring snap on it, which of course when you're trying to sell your house, it's the last thing you want is things falling apart and having to replace things. But we also had some blessings along with those hard things this week, and I kind of wanted to share those with you guys. So let's check out the rooster and then I will share some more. We're doing an Epsom salt foot bath. We have had a really nasty winter this year, and I don't know, you may be able to see it. This foot is already looking, hang on dude, hello, how are you? This foot over here is actually already looking a lot better. He's willing to stand on it more. This one's starting to look a little bit better, but he still is very hesitant to stand on it. What happened with this foot is, so both feet swelled up due to the frostbite, but this foot over here, we didn't think about. He had a zip tie from the breeder showing, you know, his bloodline and which one he was from. And when his foot swelled, that zip tie was cutting into his foot. It didn't make him bleed or anything, but definitely was swollen and really painful from that. This foot, the swelling went down within the same day that we brought him inside. But this other foot, it's still a bit swollen. It's kind of warm to the touch. We've been doing Epsom salt baths. We've been spraying him with Vetricin spray. And while the skin color has come back and it looks a little nicer, his foot just still looks painful. We do have him on a light antibiotic, which looks like has been helping a little bit, but he's only been on that for about 2 days. You know, he's in good spirits. He's up and he's talking and eating. You know, obviously he got some comb and wattle damage. This rooster's just had a really hard time this winter. We got him this fall, and he did come from warmer climates, and I'm wondering if that's the issue, but he came with 2 females, and they haven't had any frostbite on their combs and wattles, which are also big. Well, their combs are big, and they haven't had any frostbite on their feet, so I'm not sure why he is struggling so much more than the other one. So we're just planning on keeping him inside until, don't drink that, that's got salt in it, until the winter basically is over. Stay in there. He's gonna try to escape. That's how happy he is. So there's our rooster. If you guys have any suggestions of what else I can do for that other foot, I don't know if it's gonna be able to save it or not, but stop drinking that. Maybe we'll get him some fresh water. So one of the first blessings that happened was when I was actually out of town on Valentine's Day. I got a message from a friend that a semi-truck carrying potatoes broke down or had an accident or something, but it sounds like everyone was okay. But when that happens out here, that they have to give away the produce they have or throw it away. They can't sell it. And so they were giving away bags of potatoes. So I messaged my husband and said, go and get potatoes, you know, just go grab a bag or something. Because free food, when you've got 8 kids, free food is something because they eat a lot of food. So I'll show you what he got. So sorry, it's kind of dark in here. I'd planned on opening the garage, but as I said, the spring broke on our garage door. So, and it's a big mess in here because we've been cleaning and just kind of throwing stuff in here. I'm sure you guys all have a room in your house where you chuck things. But he ended up texting me and said that he got 250 pounds of potatoes. That is a lot of potatoes. So we actually have 1 bag upstairs in our house and the rest are out here in the garage. But we have already been having lots of potatoes to eat, so I got to figure out what I'm going to do with all the rest of these. We are talking about possibly pressure canning some, cutting some up and freezing them. So if you have a favorite potato dish or a great way that you preserve or save potatoes, please let me know.
It's feeling better.
It's feeling better?
Yeah.
Is it hard or soft?
You made the sharp.
Yep, I'm going to use a sharp.
Yeah.
What are we making?
On the table.
Yeah.
Pot, 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 pot. I feel that.
Gosh, it's very bright. Yep. You see? Or you just see my arm?
Alright, I can see it. Oh my!
You want to grab eggs? Sure. Okay, show me how many big eggs we got. Okay. So you can see we got a bit of a dusting of snow. So 2 other blessings that we got this week, or this last week, that kind of helped brighten our moods a little bit was our first mail call, which we were super excited. This is our first mail that we've ever gotten that has to do with YouTube. So super, super excited. It came from Homesteading The Wright Way, and they sent us some seeds. So I will put a link down to their channel in the description. We are super excited for these seeds. We want to plant them this year. But obviously, as we've said before, that's kind of up in the air because we may be moving. And we had been kind of losing hope with that. We really felt like we were brought to this house that got us to finally list our house. And we only have 2 or 3 weeks left to find a buyer for our house before we lose that contract. And it's been about 3 weeks and we haven't had a single showing. And so that's where we were kind of losing hope, was we only have 3 weeks now left and we haven't had a showing for a while. And we just found out we have a showing today. So fingers crossed, if you could offer some prayers for us that whatever the Lord wants for our family, that it'll work out and that we will have the faith to be patient for it. Because the other thought we have is maybe that house came on the market to finally get us to get off our butts and finish our house and get it listed. And maybe something else will come along the way. But if this one would work out, it would be a huge blessing for us. So if you have any prayers that you could offer our family, we would really appreciate that. I love their little seed packets. These are so cute. It's an awesome way to get your name out.
These are penguins.
They're seeds, not penguins.
These are things.
Yeah, seeds for the garden.
We are.
We're not gonna open them. We gotta wait till it gets hot outside.
Thank you. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,